Place the mask over your nose and mouth and secure it with the elastic band behind your head.
I have successfully landed in Maui, north part of the island, because that's near the airport, and I took a quick Uber to the hotel, which is okay. Nothing special, but it's okay. Now I'm walking around, no idea where I'm going and what I'm doing, but I kind of wanted some food and beer, and I figured I'd just walk until I found it. Liquor store didn't have it, the one I was at. But why not? I mean, kind of beats sitting around in the hotel room doing nothing but watching football. But to be honest, I don't mind doing that too. It's just if I'm gonna do that, I kind of want food and beer. So walk around a little and see what is out here on the northern part. Nice mountains in the distance. This part is a little not so Mexican cantina. I'll bet they have some Mexican grill. Might have to check that out. So we'll see. Starbucks. I think we got some food. And let's just see what we got out here. North part of Maui. I've not been to this part before. Not really. All right. Really quick tour of the Malibu Beach Hotel. Is this too close? I don't know. Anyway. All right. I'm going to start with the bathroom area. Is there a light? Yeah, it's going to put on the fan. Oh, there's a light right there. Okay. And there's me. I could have just started this way. Anyway, you can see what it looked like. Okay. Has a toilet and very small tub. I barely fit in this thing. And a shower, very tall shower. Some odd things. Shelves. It's fine. And yeah, sink area. That's fine. Lock. Cool. All right, nothing too fancy. We got 2 beds. I only needed 1. I don't use that much room, although it's nice to have a place to keep your stuff. And what else? How's the view? Okay, so not a bad view. I actually upgraded to a garden room, not because of any other reason. And there's the ocean way off in the distance there. Well, not too far. You can get to the hills. It's kind of a cool view when it's like this. I upgraded this room because it was open. They said it's a garden view. It's like, it is, but it's, yeah, it's not worth the money for that. I just wanted a room right away, and this was the room that was open, so I paid the 30 extra bucks. On the bad side, no charging for phone or anything. I had to unplug the clock. That's why it's doing that. But I wanted the light, so that's kind of poor. You know, these days, come on, you gotta charge your phone, and not to have a way to do that, that's just not good. Otherwise, the beds are fine. Fridge, a mini fridge, a tiny little thing comes in handy. Coffee maker, they give you two bags. They said you could get more for like $2 or something. Yeah, no. But I did use the free ones. A mirror, AC, works fine. Doesn't heat, but just cools, which most of the time here, that's all you're gonna need. A decent sized TV with a lot of channels. And you can provide this. Yeah, under here, safe, which is kind of cool. And didn't really need it, but it's nice to have it safe, so. And I guess I'll cover the closet, even though I didn't really need the closet. Yeah, you can hang stuff. Do some ironing if you got a meeting. And art. So get a nice wide view of this thing. There you go. So I would say I would give it a C. And there's nothing totally bad about it. It's average. Overpriced, but it is near the airport. That's the only reason I probably got this place. It was like, yeah, a little pricey. I don't really like the price for what you get. It's not a lot, but it's a C. It's not bad, but it's not really great. It'll do the trick, but I'd recommend checking other places, or there's not many choices out here. That's one of the other reasons I got it. But yeah, okay. And the staff's nice. Staff's nice. It is close to the airport, so those are kind of the 2 reasons why you'd probably need to pay such a high price for this. It's about $300 a night, so not exactly a great deal, but a few options. All right, cheers. All right, I have a little bit of a break. It's lunchtime, and this has been a mileage run, I suppose, mainly a mileage run to Maui. So it's a straight shot, San Francisco or San Jose, Maui, come back again and get 10,000 miles and 7,500 about our EQM miles. So those are kind of cool. So that's the bright side. Now, would I do this again? Probably not this way. This trip could have been taken a few different ways. Number one, the way I'm doing now,
fly out on a Sunday, spend the night in a hotel, and then fly back on a Monday after work. We're close enough to it. Oh no, stocks are going down. I think the problem is it's like a $400 flight and then a $300. This is not a cheap room, but it's all I could find. $300 room, and then it becomes kind of expensive because for the miles alone, the value is probably $300. I'm getting $300 worth of miles, but in the EQM account buy, you have to actually fly, so that's the advantage of that. But I think I don't know. The other alternative is to do it all in the same day. So fly out, like maybe you could do it on a Sunday, fly out Sunday morning and then get a couple hours at the airport and then fly back. So a lot of time in the plane, but you save like $300 on a hotel room. So that's another option, and that I might do again. I don't know. It would have been cool if I could watch football on the plane, but even though I bought internet access, the web's app that you can watch football, you actually have to be in the USA. And even though I really, in a way, didn't leave the USA, because I was in the air, it said there's no country code. So it actually couldn't lock me into a particular country because I was between, if that makes sense. I was on open waters. It probably works better if you fly across the US. But for some reason, if you're flying to Hawaii, it doesn't work. Anyway, I couldn't watch football, so that changed the flight. It wasn't quite as enjoyable. Didn't get upgraded to first class, and probably won't get upgraded to first class coming home. They're just, the seats sell out. Everyone bought the seats, and I was second on the list and third on the list, end of it. So that was the option 2. Option 3 is actually to make it a vacation where you're actually spending a few days. Fly out, spend a few days in Hawaii, see a few sites, and then fly back. And that way, it's not really a loss at all because you're getting a vacation. And you just get the miles. But I think with hotels being so expensive, and if you're doing it solo, Hawaii is not the best place to do solo trips. I mean, I don't know. I think there's better ways to spend vacation. If you're doing it with other people, then yeah, great. So those are the things I learned about this trip. Didn't have to take a day off work again. That's kind of cool. But I think maybe doing the same day mileage run might be good. It's just, I got to get the miles in for the end of the year, or I don't have to. I could also just not do this entirely and just use the money towards the flights I do, just upgrade, with money on those flights. I don't know. I haven't decided. MVPs, you don't want MVP just for the sake of getting more MVP. I mean, otherwise, what's the point? Why not just not do it at all and save the money and the time? So I don't know. That's all stuff to think about. But this has been a quick trip to Hawaii. I won't even be here 48 hours, I don't think. Yeah. That's crazy. All right, cheers.
Probably can't hear much because it is extremely windy. Funny thing was, I was thinking I'd bring the drone, send the drone up, but I don't know if I could handle such winds, even though I probably can't because of the airport restrictions on flights. Yeah, it'd be impossible, but and the mountains look pretty cool. So this is where I was at. It's an interesting beach. I don't think I'd go swimming out here. Maybe I would dip my legs in the water. Still might. But yeah, so yeah, I got some windsurfers out there. It looks a lot of fun. But man, this wind is just insane. I'll call my Uber pretty soon, but I just want to kind of get an idea of like what it's like at the beach. Cool, but well, we got a strong wind now. There's that ship, that ocean liner. Wow. Yeah, this is you can definitely feel nature here. There's water, your wind, your land, everything but fire. Which is probably okay. Yeah, it's tight because the wind. It's just oh look at that. It's water. Some nice water. Man, it is thick. Probably can't even hear this, but very windy.